Whew. Movement is a big topic. How do I start to move my body again? Will I be able to overcome the fear of movement? And will my pain spike as I start to use my body in the ways that I want? I get these questions asked a lot. And today, we're going to talk about how we need to adopt a certain attitude when we're starting to move our body again. So, let's get into it. Now, I don't know about all of you, but a big reason that I wanted to be pain-free was so that I could use my body in the way that I want. That's what I wanted. I was a really active guy before I had chronic pain, and so starting to use my body in the way that I wanted to was a big goal of mine. But movement is scary. It really is. Movement is terrifying when you're in pain, because every time I would move my body, my pain would worsen. And so my brain started to interpret movement must be dangerous. It wasn't the fact that movement was actually causing pain. My brain just interpreted movement equals danger. And so even for myself, I would walk like a block and be in pain, or even like pushing like a door open would cause my arms to be in pain, or even playing guitar, because at the time when I was in pain, I was still playing in a band. And playing guitar became really painful, even just moving my arms. And so to overcome this, we need to adopt a certain attitude. Now, I'm a therapist, so I cannot tell you how you should move your body. I want to be clear about that. I cannot say, hey, here's your exercise plan. That's not the type of, therapy that I offer. And so what I do focus on with people is adopting the right attitude. Because, our personality traits cause us to have, a lot of intensity in the things that we do. We put a lot of pressure on ourselves, we're self-critical, we're really intense and excessively working at it. And using this attitude with movement will not help you heal. It's going to stall things. And I'll give you an example from my own life. So a big activity that I like to do is lifting weights. And when I was in my, young adult years, like in my early 20s, I did a lot of weightlifting with my friends and bodybuilding, and I really enjoyed it. But it was pretty intense in the way I went about it. And so when I was recovering from being in pain, I slowly started to move my body because I was terrified. At first, it started with walks, but eventually I got back to the gym and I was able to start to lift weights. Now, they were light weights, but I was still amazed that I was able to do it and not have these huge increases in pain. But then as my progress started to expand, I was doing better. I started to think, hey, I want to get back into intense bodybuilding. So I got a bodybuilding plan, I got a diet plan, and for 2 weeks, I started to implement this. And it was excessive. I was working out like 6 days a week, like 2 hours a day, and my diet was really restricted. And I remember about 4 or 5 days in, I was miserable. I was not having a good time. I was putting a lot of pressure on myself to follow the plan correctly. I was self-critical that I wasn't making the progress that I wanted, and I was doing it really intensely. And what started to happen, even though I was out of chronic pain, is I started to get pain in both of my arms. The same pain that I had when I was in chronic pain, from my fingertips all the way up to my shoulders. And, I kept going with the workout because I knew it was neuroplastic, at least for myself personally, but it just got worse and worse. And what I did is I shifted the attitude. And what we want to shift to, and I want to be clear about this, is we want to make our exercise, moving our body, with an attitude of lightness, ease, fun, curiosity, and playfulness. All of these, all of these things will create a sense of safety for your nervous system. Cultivating this attitude as a whole will create a sense of safety. And for myself, that's what I shifted to. I started to take the pressure off. To be honest, I threw the diet plan out the window. I was like, this is ridiculous. I'm up at like 5 a.m. cooking, and I don't want to do that. It wasn't fun, but I kept going with the weights. And I tried to make it fun. Like I would listen to fun music. I really took it easy. Like if I missed a set, it wasn't the end of the world. Like I had this attitude that I was going to the gym because it was fun and I really enjoyed moving my body. And even as I started to do the exercises, I really leaned into actually like the nice sensations of moving my body. Instead of all this pressure and criticism, I was actually enjoying myself again. And so I was doing basically the same movements, but within a few days, the arm pain went away completely. And so it gives you context that, at least from my lens as a psychotherapist, it's not necessarily about the right movement. And I can't tell you what that right movement is. And working with a practitioner that can help you build strength and work your way back up, because for a lot of people in chronic pain, we're not there, but that can be really useful. I like when I'm working side by side with someone that is doing some like strength training and conditioning to build people back up. But from my lens, it's the attitude, because the attitude you bring to the exercise is going to determine if that pain switch gets turned on or off. And so what I want to leave you with is really think about this. You may already be on your journey of moving your body again, but try to have this attitude of lightness, ease, curiosity, fun, and playfulness, and really enjoy yourself. Part of the reason we want to move our body is to actually enjoy ourselves. So let's not starve ourselves of that. Don't take that aspect away. Even for myself, when I go to the gym now, I take it easy. I do go. I think it's important for my health. But at the same time, I'm going there to have a good time. I'm going there to do whatever I really want, whatever I really feel like doing, I'll do. And I enjoy it. It's really freeing to be able to just move my body in this way. And I'm incredibly grateful for that. But to maintain that, I need to have the right attitude and mindset. So I hope this video was helpful. Please put your questions or comments down below. Hit the like button and subscribe to my channel. And I'll see you all next time.